What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about LeBron James, man. Apparently, LeBron James tweeted something, I believe 2 days from me making this video on the 19th. And he talked about how weird it felt to be so alone sometimes with I don't know if that's like a thinking emoji or a cloud emoji. And there was a lot of people that responded, and I'm gonna get into the responses, but I want to say this about LeBron James. You have LeBron James, right, who I think is a heck of a basketball player. I think LeBron James is one of the most talented basketball players I've ever seen. I've never denied that he had the talent to be great. The only thing I've disagreed with LeBron about was off the court. Politically, there are things I just don't agree with him on, and that's fine. We can agree to disagree. But he put this tweet out. Now, he put out another tweet when people started to respond to him, and he said that, sometimes you just want to be alone. But that was just to clean up what he said. Now, LeBron James has been going through it in the media. There have been trade rumors. There have been cheating rumors. I mean, it seemed like every couple of months there's always a new female going public about how she has some sort of relationship with LeBron James, or LeBron James is being connected to a woman, right, outside of his marriage. Now you got the eldest son who's leaving for college. I'm assuming he's going to college. Got another one that could be leaving the house, in the near future. Got the little one. Now, does this mean that he has issues in his marriage? I'm not going to go that far. Him and his wife seem to be good, but you don't tweet stuff like that. Let me show you here. You don't tweet this, and it's just like a regular day at the office. He posted this on purpose. Now, this is off the heels of Bronny James getting criticized to the point to where RG3 had to defend him. And I actually spoke on this. I'll put a link in the description box so y'all can check out my commentary on what RG3 had to say about it. Bronny James has been getting all this criticism, but LeBron hasn't said anything about Bronny James getting backlash, and his mother hasn't said anything. People have been very quiet on it. And I'm not saying that he has to respond, but they're talking about your son. But let's get into this article from It's Game 7. LeBron James' mental health concerns after his cry for help. Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James, one of the greatest NBA players of all time, whether it's his undeniable success on the court or his billionaire status off of it. The 37-year-old constantly feels like he is winning. That being said, you never really know what is going on in a person's head. Case in point, James's bizarre cry for help on Twitter this week. In a brief but worrying message on Thursday, James sent out this tweet. And the tweet is still up, by the way. It says, it's a weird feeling to feel so alone sometimes, right? And then Kendrick Perkins responded by saying, all that guts money you got sitting around the crib, ain't no way you feel alone, MF. Hell, half of it is probably mine. Carry the hell on. And someone responded to Perk by saying, it happens though, Perk. It's a part of being alive. No amount of money, people, things can stave off the feeling of loneliness that onsets every so often. The important thing is that people need to know it's temporary. No feeling is final. And someone responded to LeBron by saying, wild hearing this from someone like you with the echelon you're on and the mindset that you have. Someone else responded by saying, you're never alone. You got me, king. Then Evan Turner says 25K square foot crib on 10 acres will do that to you. Someone says, how's that with kids, wife, and millions? Someone else responded, doesn't change the fact that these are human emotions. Just because he has all that doesn't devoid him of feeling. This one that says, you have a family, bro, go be with them. LeBron James then responded by saying, but sometimes you just want to be alone, which again is another cryptic tweet. Now, again, I'm going to go back to what I said about Bronny James. Neither one of his parents has said anything about the backlash he's been getting on social media. I don't know what's going on there. And people say, well, it's not anybody's business, but your son is getting backlash from adults. And we haven't heard anything from him or his wife. But there might be a lot going on behind the scenes we don't know. LeBron James has had a lot of say-so in every organization he's ever worked for. But with the Lakers, it seems like he's losing that grip on the power he has had there. They're talking about trading him. Not saying it's going to happen, but they're talking about it. Look at all the cheating rumors that have been out there about LeBron. I'm sure it has affected his marriage. Him and his wife could be a lot more distant than anybody knows. And these cryptic tweets don't help that. All it does is solidify the fact that LeBron, there's something going on there. Because it's just weird, because I remember when Bronny James was linked to Larsa Pippen, his mother immediately responded. She hasn't said anything about that. LeBron is putting out these cryptic tweets. Does he feel lonely in the organization? Do you feel lonely in regards to your family, your wife? Do you think people are growing apart? Your son is becoming an adult. You got another one that's right behind him. It's going to be getting older, and you feel like your family dynamic is changing, because it is. It's a part of life and evolution. You know, you're getting into a point in your career where you're going to become more and more of a secondary option or afterthought in the organization. You're not going to be the number one priority. There are rumors of them trying to trade LeBron James, so he could be in a position he's never been in. LeBron James has always been number one. He's always been the most important part of any place that he's been. And now he's in a place where the NBA is moving past him as far as who are the faces of the league, right? His family is growing. His son is getting older, looking more and more like him, okay? And the marriage, we don't know how that is. I'm not saying there's any trouble there, but there have been rumors. There have been a lot of things that have been alleged about LeBron over the years. We can't ignore that. But again, friends can change. People that you grew up with that you're no longer cool with, or it's just business. It's no longer family. Like, those dynamics change. Just because he's LeBron James does not mean that those dynamics are not going to change. I'm sure that LeBron is all right. I'm sure that LeBron is in a good place, maybe. I just think that these cryptic tweets that people are looking at, people are going to wonder, is he truly okay? Yes, this man has everything, but you don't know how things are behind the scenes. Again, his own organization is talking about moving away from him not having the power that he once had. His children are getting older. There could be issues with him and his wife we don't even know. I mean, I have seen people, I'm not saying that's what's going on with LeBron and his wife, but I have seen people who everything is good and then they flat out get divorced. They get divorced. Like, you never saw it coming, because we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And again, LeBron could be all right, but LeBron wears his heart on his sleeve. That's the one thing I will say about LeBron. LeBron is not going to put something out there unless he truly feels it. Good or bad about LeBron James, if he's feeling some type of way, he's going to put it out there. Now, he says, you know, it's a weird feeling being alone, but you just may want to be alone. That could mean a bunch of different things. It could mean nothing. But I truly believe that changes may be coming in his life, and maybe he's preparing for that. Maybe he feels like he needs a change. Maybe he feels like it's time to go in a different direction, either it's with the organization or personally. A lot of times, especially in this social media age, man, nothing lasts. No matter how good it's been, nothing lasts, man. Nothing lasts. And I would hope that everything is good with LeBron. I have nothing against LeBron at all. I'm a fan of him as a talent. We disagree on certain things, but he has been a major success, and I would hope for him to have more success. You know, he is a role model to a lot of young black men, business-wise, family-wise. Like, he has been able to succeed in his life, and I hope that LeBron continues to succeed, whether we have disagreements or not. He's another black man, and I like to see black men successful, leading their families, being the head of household, taking care of business. He took care of his friends. He took care of his family. And there's a lot of young black men who look up to that. And I ain't got an issue with that at all. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like the video, share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll see y'all in the next one.